Alright, let's see. Can we make a three-pointer? This is my three-pointer. Oh, oh, we hit him! We hit him! Let's go! Nice. To say this game's 3 years old is probably a lot scarier than to say BO4 is 5 years old, and that would make BO3 8 this year? I don't know, man. This being 3 years old already, this feels like it just came out yesterday to me. It feels like we were still all cooped up because of COVID. We were just playing, well, newest zombies that we've had since BO4. I don't know. It's weird to say this is the most recent, but it's honestly already pretty old in terms of like Call of Duty years. But what's going on, guys? Smittay here. Hope you guys are all doing well. We're hopping into some de-washing machine. We'll be playing some of this. I apologize if this video is getting out to you guys a little bit later than usual. My parents visited me can I talk? This past weekend. Putting on some accents here. Yeah, we just enjoyed ourselves. So the past 3 days, I haven't even played video games like whatsoever. So basically 3 days of just the last days of, you know, video editing and stuff like that. I have a really good video coming out very soon. It is, I've been working on it, kind of got a script written out for it, so it's going to be pretty snazzy, so hopefully you guys stay tuned for that. Yeah, we just had a really good time. I got to be a big couch potato. We had tacos and watched like Halloween movies. It was pretty cool. We're just playing some D Machine. We'll probably do a round 30 exfil. We'll see how the things go. I think round 30, the rounds typically go faster on Cold War, but I've been playing this actually a lot recently, especially with friends. We actually went to round 51 the other night, and it was just great. It was just us goofing around, and it was a good time. I feel like it's never a video without me saying it, but we recently had the most new people join the channel, so if you're new, just want to say welcome. Appreciate you being here. YouTube decided to, the following day after the most recent video, the Black Ops 3 mod video that came out, decided to just explode, and it was pretty crazy, because I woke up, I'm like, well, we got like 6 new subs since I went to bed last night, and then I saw the video views and I'm like, whoa, and I just looked at the analytics and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, YouTube, we're just gonna pop off all of a sudden. So I still don't understand YouTube, but I appreciate it showing my video off, and hopefully hopefully you guys end up enjoying it. But yeah, a little backstory with me playing Cold War. This has to be my least played Call of Duty. During 2020, I ended up, you know, I was full-time at this new college. I started to realize during that this was technically, I was in my second semester, and I started to realize my schoolwork's difficulty went from like a 4 to like a 7 that semester, and then ever since then it just kept picking up more and more and more. So I really had to let go of this Call of Duty, which is unfortunate because I really liked it. It sucked having to drop this. Like I think in total I probably had 15 hours. I don't know what it is now, because I came back to this game a year later in 2021. Well, my account got hacked. How nice. Leave the game for a year? Yeah, we just don't want to secure your account. We're good, man. So I came back and I saw everything was 0. Checked my email and had to do the 2-factor authentication and stuff like that, and I swear I had that on already. I think at the time Cold War and like all the Warzone hackers and stuff like that were just spamming the shit out of Call of Duty. I will say this game's gameplay has to be some of the best in most recent years compared to like Black Ops 4. And that's all it's really got to compare to. There wasn't anything in between that. PhD Slider makes this game play so different. Where am I going? It just makes it play so, the pace of it is just changes. I really think the PhD Slider in this is just a win-win. The tiers and everything to upgrade it have been spectacular. I love it. How fast you freaking move, it's so satisfying. But I will say on that note, with MW3 Zombies coming out, and I think with the whole splitting the zombies community up with Outbreak, I really wasn't a fan of Outbreak. I think I played it once. Ooh, Monkey Bomb, we'll take that. I played it once, and I really wasn't a fan. I think I just really didn't get into it. Like the first 2 games I played, one of my chopper gunners went underneath the map. I was just like, well, you know what? I kind of like my round-based stuff a little better, but no, I just really didn't like gravitate towards it. I kind of was sick of Warzone at that point. BRs were being pumped out one after the other. I was just like, you know what? I think I'll pass on this one, but I think what Modern Warfare Zombies should do, and I've heard a lot of recent YouTubers talk about, you know, the whole state of the zombies community and stuff like that, and I think we're pretty divided, but I think a really good solution would be, we should just, Treyarch should just hand over Outbreak to Modern Warfare Zombies. I think Modern Warfare Zombies is just great. For some people, you know, people around base like me don't really care for it, but I really think that Treyarch should hold on to round base, and either Sledgehammer or Modern Warfare Zombies, whatever, whoever wants to take it over, should just keep it. Treyarch should just stay away from the Outbreak. You know, Treyarch titles, I'm talking about like Black Ops, you know. I just think that like Outbreak really doesn't flow with the whole, you know, round-based community, and it honestly should just be devoted to a different mode. I think Outbreak, every year, you know, this year round-based people are getting kicked in the nuts. We're just getting bent over, and things aren't gonna really work out our way, which is fine. I'm totally cool with being patient as long as our product ends up being something good. But Outbreak is kind of like, you're building it off the Warzone map, so it's like reused content's already there. And I know past Zombies maps are reusable. We're literally on one, but it's such a different gameplay and experience that I feel like it at least changes up the pace of things, like where round-based Zombies can be purely Treyarch, and I hope it would stay that way, man, because this is Treyarch's bread and butter. I don't care what anybody says. The fact that there's no solo play either is honestly kind of a weird feeling. Okay, Mr. Dog, we're gonna chill. Is that a ray gun? Is that the fucking ray gun? Okay. Holy crap, man. Okay, what a start. What a start. I don't think I've ever gotten out of this Easter egg. I don't think I've ever gotten the ray gun, so this is a first for me. Yeah, I feel like it would just be a good idea if Treyarch were to divide it up that way. Tier 2. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I haven't heard anybody say that, at least, and I think that would just be a way more fair decision. That way we're not getting the same thing or trying to please every crowd each year. It's like, okay, let's just focus on Outbreak. Let's focus on round based. I feel like it would just make things a lot simpler for Treyarch, and it keeps things fresh. Got a really good script made up for a new video coming out, and it's about 80% complete. And once it comes out, it's gonna take me a bit to put together, but I think it'll really resonate with a lot of people, at least within the community, and hopefully bring some people back. I know it's kind of weird. Some people like me who took a break because of like other complications in life and just needed to focus on other things, but you know, it's just kind of how I feel about zombies and stuff like that, and I think it'll resonate with a lot of people, so hopefully you guys stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a banger, I promise you that. Okay, Krig, we'll take it. Game is, I hate that we don't get to pick our attachments. It's so... What the fuck is this? Look at that wind up, dude. That's just a down waiting to happen. Can this hit more than one? Kind of satisfying, I won't lie. Do I want this right now? Not really. Oh, some people might be wondering, why aren't you running Ring of Fire, Smitty? Well, since I have been reset, my rank was reset. I want to say I was probably close to like level 50 or something like that when I stopped playing 3 years ago. My Ring of Fire is level 1 right now, and I'm having to basically go through all the ranks again. I had it level 5 or tier 5 when I was playing, but now that I have to go through it all again, I don't really feel like running tier 1. It's good, but like you don't get the unlimited ammo where it pulls from the reserve, so it's like oh my god, why is this thermal? What is up with this game giving me thermal right now? Hello? This 50 cal is terrible. Oh my god, is the movement terrible. Oh mama. Is that the FAL? Oh no, it's like the G3A3. Is this a single? Oh no, it's a... I forget what this is called. This was in COD 4 originally. Is this the G3? I forget what this is called, man. But why are we can't get a single red dot to save my life. Just melt you in 2 seconds. It's just weird to me that like 130 no longer exists in zombies, like for a knife kill. I think that's just such a weird thing, like especially in Derice. Like in Derice it was 110, and they switched that over, and then we had that for so long, and then they removed it again. So I don't know, I think I don't mind it, but I don't have like a final thought about this yet, where if I like the 115 or whatever. It's honestly still cool. I liked the energy mine back then, before I figured out about Ring of Fire. But there's like new ones now too. I remember the last one, I don't know anything about the Tesla one, and I forget what the red one is. So we'll have to figure that out. And then this is cool. This like rage inducer. That's kind of like the thing from the mod. I figured that out on the mod before I figured that they added that into this game. What is this? Who are you? What are you doing here? Okay. I'm just gonna let him chill. Wait, what? Are there fucking like 800 of you in there? In here? Is it just all around knocked? Dude, what? And there we go. I kind of like the play counts, man. They've kind of aged well. I think they're not hard, but they're just something different, like especially with like the tigers and stuff like that. That was a great addition to BO4-9. Okay, let's see. Did we get this? Did we get this unlocked? I doubt it. I bet it's probably still a machine, and I need to look it up. Okay, what do I have to do? 10 rounds after you turn on power? That's so dumb, though. I have to go to the dark ether now to get that? To buy stuff, and it doesn't come to the normal ether till after 10 rounds after I turn on power, which I think was round 15, or if it'd be round 15 then. Someone I know someone in the comments is just gonna roast me and be like, bruh, it's just that, or something, whatever they're gonna say. Is that a machete? We'll just do that. Okay. What is this, my man? Flourish it. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Yep. We're going around 1,000 with this. Oh, it's just... Oh, is it the... Okay. Power. Good gun. Good gun. All right. We're going to go to the dark ether. Actually, you know, we'll spin this round. There's no way, dude. I think you have to buy a perk and then it'll pop back up. I think that's it. I think I remember it now. I think you have to buy perk in the dark ether and then it should pop up here. But, dude, this perk... Oh, my... Look at that. Oh my gosh. If this got implemented into BO3 with how crazy the slide techniques are in that, oh my goodness. The freaking jump hop would be absolutely insane. I will say they hit that on this one. I'm a big fan. Love that when you jump off, it's an explosion. So we're still getting that like dolphin dive experience, but we're just limited to the slide technique. I kind of get like bored if I get something really good right off the rip. But this, the explosion, PhD slider only challenge. Would you guys be down for that? I feel like that'd be such a crazy video. All right, it's got to be up there now. There's no way. Dude, is it not? Oh my god. What just happened? PhD just saved the shit out of me. I fell and they were all right here. No way. Okay, it is there. Okay, never mind. I was seeing shit. The Farah. Isn't this just the Galil? I think this is just the Galil, which I will take. So I really wasn't a fan of the armor system when it first was introduced, because I thought it was gonna be like World War II zombies. I'm like, nope, this isn't it. Later down the road, it ended up being not the same. So glad that they didn't listen to Sledgehammer, man. This game probably ranks in the middle of my tier list. I think it's got great gameplay. I think the thing that they missed so bad, man, is just the story. Not having interesting characters. I know it's supposed to be like, you're the zombie killer, you're the badass dude, you're the man, but just having like, I don't know, like I'm playing as Price in Treyarch Zombies. What am I doing, my guy? I don't know. It's not my cup of tea. I really like when the characters are speaking out loud and they're like, you're hearing their thoughts as you play. So you're kind of becoming that character. I'd rather become the character within that game rather than becoming just my own, I don't know, like zombie killer guy, man. I don't know, man. To sell like skins and stuff like that and be more customizable. It's like BO4 did that, man. And there were like the Chaos crew and like the Premise crew and shit like that. There were like skins. There were like face paint and other stuff like that. Nothing crazy, but it was kind of like the start of it. And I'd rather do that, be able to customize the way one of my characters looks, or a main story character looks, rather than just, okay, this is Operator Bob on the Spetsnaz, and he has a chainsaw for a hand. Like, what? I'm kind of picky, just kind of going on the rant on the bad stuff, because I think the gameplay outshines all the other stuff that they really missed. This gameplay to me is probably secondhand. It probably ranks right under Black Ops 3. I don't think BO4, BO2 or BO1, maybe BO2 might be close to it, but BO3 reigns the top, and then probably for second place is either BO2 or this, because this is smooth, this is silky. You can get if you can get things rolling with all the perks and everything, like this ends up being super fun to play, man. Like we were just one night, we just went till like, I want to say like 1:30 a.m. We played like a decent like 2 to 3 hour game, went around 50. The whole time I was not like getting tired of it at all. So I also think the exfil is a great thing they've added to this. I think exfil is a great way if you have to, it's the equivalent of the online pause button of zombies. It is really just like, okay, we need to wrap things up, or I gotta go, or something like that. Let's crank things up to an 11 and then let's go out, let's finish the game. I kind of hated that about every other zombies, was like if I had to go or something like that, I'd either just have to down myself or just straight up leave. But also I feel like they also did a great job with how this game was to grind at first, with the whole, if BO3 had a camo grind, I mean the mod kind of solves that from last video, but if BO3 had a camo grind, and I think the way they kind of split up like the perk systems and stuff, where they have tiers and stuff, where everything has like tiers to go through, so it's something you kind of build towards to make you even better each game following, is such a smart way to make, or I guess the life of the mode feel a lot more extended. I also like these mini bosses, man. I think they keep them interesting. They're actually difficult, unlike anything from BO3. I guess BO4, like the ones that kind of were hard for me were like the Spartan from Ancient Evil. I guess the Margot rounds were pretty crazy on Revelations, but on Shadows, though, they were nothing. Yeah, I actually like the difficulty of having these mini bosses in here. They kind of spice things up. They kind of reward you for focusing them, and then you kind of just get to build off them a little bit. But we're gonna bada boom. That round. Got a jackrabbit, that's nice. Another thing I think this game just didn't do very well was the Easter eggs. Man, I'll tell you, I did the D machine Easter egg, knew that one by heart, like could do that no matter, you know, any time of day. For Firebase Z and Mauer, I literally got to do those. Excuse me. I ended up doing those through public lobbies. I'm like, the guy was just like, okay, is everybody ready to go to the boss fight? I'm like, what? My guy, I was just chilling. I think the Easter eggs were kind of just mediocre. I really didn't think they were anything special. They were really easy to do. It didn't take really a lot of skill. I think the D machine one was probably ranks up there at the Mauer. Firebase C is the easiest one. You literally just keep shooting the shit out of him and he doesn't really do any damage, so not even that hard. Like the kill streak thing was also another thing that this game did, and I was pretty impressed that they were like, okay, yeah, you could literally just call on a chopper gunner and kill every zombie on the map. Like, what? You showed me this 10 years ago, back when like BO2 was a thing, or was the main Call of Duty. I would be like, yeah, you're not playing zombies. That's made by some third-party company. What is this? There's some mod. Yeah, I think the one thing that the game excels in the gameplay category, but it does not do very well. Okay, we got a red dot, thank God. It just does really well with the gameplay, but the Easter eggs were honestly such a huge miss, with no character development and just the ease of how they were done. Let's see if we can kill any zombies in location. Pond. Okay. I think the one thing that they did do great though was the pack punch system from BO4 to this was so much better. The one where you just upgrade it 4 times for 2500. It was like, you didn't even feel it. It just was like, it didn't feel like you were progressing to a stronger weapon. You were just kind of like, eh. We'll do that there. Okay, went straight to epic. Holy schmoly. But I felt so dumb when I was recording my last video. I had the mic. So the way the Blue Yeti mic works, it's the mic I have. You're supposed to speak into the sides of it like a podcast mic. I had it directed towards me. So I was fighting with you guys may have not noticed it, but I was fighting with the audio levels the whole time whenever I was talking loud, or like it would just tune myself out. It was honestly a little bit of a nightmare. I had to just put that out there. We got a legendary that fast. I knew it wouldn't take long. Let's see what we get. I hope it's a perk. Honestly, if it's the die, I might take it. I don't think I will. Stoner upgraded. Not bad. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of Cold War. We're just kind of chilling out this video. I needed a way to kind of get back in it. I feel like it's so weird whenever I like wait a couple days, or like I just had 3 days off and I haven't recorded anything. I felt really nervous making this, so I just needed to chill out, kind of just do basic commentary. I know when I watch this back, I'll probably be like, you sound fine. you're just weird, like you always are. But yeah, I was like, it took me like 3 attempts just to record the intro. I'm like, why can't I talk? I still can't talk, but we're just rolling with it. Yeah, this will probably be the only time you guys will see a 5-day gap in between uploads. It really wasn't my intention. I just had I had some homework to do Thursday. Parents rolled in throughout the weekend, and I just was like, we're just gonna spend quality time. We're gonna chill, and that's just gonna be the whole basis. Well, they're here. I'm not gonna try to make a video while they're here. You gotta be crazy if you think I'm gonna do that. This thing's cooking, man. Tier 2. Not the ideal red dot. I like the micro, I think it's called. But the 0 to 30 to me on this game feels pretty dang easy, especially if you know what you're doing. I remember before when I was trying to upgrade like 8 weapons and trying to figure out what guns were good, but once you figure out that just everything's good as long as you pack a bunch it turns into pretty easy gameplay, especially having the ray gun though. The ray gun, holy shit. Lapa. Thing looks like a M16 farted this out. And it has a damn ACOG. Okay, we just love the ACOGs. You know what? We're gonna go pack a punch it, but we're gonna get rid of this. Look at the bottom of this red dot. What are we putting on here? 9-volt, like 6 9-volt batteries? I think a 9-volt's sitting in the left of this thing. Alright, I feel like we haven't given the ray gun much love besides killing the boss. We'll use it this round. And it's cake, and we get a max ammo. Okay. Alright, let's see. Can we make a 3-pointer? This is my 3-pointer. Oh, we hit him! We hit him! Let's go! Nice. Just wanted to say, like, I'm riding this comfy weekend into this video. Kind of more of a chill, laid back one. I know that's kind of my whole personality. Kind of comes across as, but a lot more exciting things coming this way. I just feel like Cold War had to come and visit it. I've been having a real fun time grinding it off video or recording. I don't think it ranks up as high as BO3 or BO2. It kind of sits, I think to me it sits middle of the pack. It's hard to say where it sits against BO4 and BO1. I feel like that's the main competitor for Cold War because I think BO4 has such a better storytelling, even though it wasn't what it wanted to live up to be. But then BO1 kind of has more of like a nostalgic classic zombies feel, whereas this kind of pushes that away, does the opposite. So I think it beats BO4 in gameplay, but BO1 for its time was just absolutely iconic. So it's hard to say, man. I have to give this game some more time before I can give it an official rating. I don't even think I have a full day's worth of gameplay on this, but maybe I do. I don't know. I think my combat record got reset when I got my account back. So I don't know my official time as of now. I think it's about 20 hours since my reset. So kill you, focus you. Where you going? Where are you going, Shrek? All right, that's round 29. Yeah, this has been super chill. I really haven't had anything to say about this just because this is kind of the game I grind alone, and it's just been really fun. I think with the mods, I'm a lot more descriptive of what's going on. That's just because it's absolutely brand new to me. But kind of getting back on what I was saying earlier with the weapon tier system with like the colors, I think it really does help the game feel a lot more linear. It kind of gives you more to work towards, especially with the scrap system. I feel like I'm still indifferent to that. I feel like having to pick everything up rather than like, I feel like it should be based off like kills or headshots. Like every 3 headshots you get like 10 scrap or 10 green scrap and then like maybe 5 blue. I kind of hate the fact that you have to pick it up, but I don't know. It's not bad. You just have to, you don't actually have to physically hit a button. I feel like I should make a full video on how I think, what I think of Cold War once I get some more gameplay. I think that'd be really fun. Let that kill everybody. Oh my god, dude. Do we buy a chopper gunner? I feel like we should. Okay, we're gonna chill. Look at chopper gunners, you gotta end it out with a bang. May have bothered some people that I didn't grab death perception or tombstone. But really, they're not needed, especially with what we're just doing. But the death perception's like good if you're like running trains or somewhere in close corridors. Whereas like D Machine's probably the most open map out of all of them. I know some people might argue Mauer in the main streets, but I feel like this being, if you have all the doors open, I feel like it's probably a little bit bigger maybe in terms of like openness. I know the streets are, I think the actual area is bigger on Mauer, but since they're actual streets and they're kind of bordered, it kind of like holds it back a little bit. Do I just use this? Yeah, we're gonna use that. Oh my god, dude. But I wonder just like how this game would have been perceived if we weren't in COVID and we weren't really still riding out the whole battle royale situation. I know Warzone was just introduced so earlier that year, so it's like I wonder if zombies would have been more popular if it wasn't for Warzone and COVID still being such a big factor in everybody's lives. I think it would have, but I don't think it would have been probably as big as some people might think of that. Like I'm like, oh man, like if Warzone wasn't a thing, or if COVID wasn't still making everybody work from home, this game would have been way better. But I think for what it came out to be, it was pretty decent. I think what's gonna happen though with the next Black Ops or Treyarch game that's gonna come out, it's gonna be on the Modern Warfare engine. So that is honestly going to be the most interesting thing, is because like Black Ops has always ran on its own engine compared to Modern Warfare, I think. Or I think they've shared some similarities in their engines, but this one, like the Modern Warfare 2019 engine, like that is literally what it's called. Like, you know, it's a 2019 one. And now that I feel like Treyarch's going to be joining that engine, it's super realistic. I like it a lot. A lot of things from the mod felt like they were kind of like those guns were from that engine. I could be totally wrong though, because from the gunplay perspective, that engine, I feel like that engine, when that alpha came out for Modern Warfare, I could not believe the difference between Black Ops 4 feeling so arcadey and cartoony to, all right, to how realistic it got, and then seeing the animators and stuff like that actually talk about it. I forget, some guy was describing like how like a shotgun is reloaded, and you know, in the thick of the battle he's like reloading it and stuff like that, and it's like, wow, these guys actually care how good this how this engine's gonna feel. But that's gonna wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. This one's gonna be a short one. Wow, we only made it into a full hour of recording. We got so much time to do other stuff. Take the loose change, and we'll call it right there. If you guys enjoyed, more of a laid back one, you know, we're just chilling this one. We'll get back into the full swing of things. Hopefully we'll get, the next video will end up being 3 days from now. I'm gonna try to push for 2. Your boy's gonna go hard. We're gonna go ham, people. We're gonna go ham for these next couple days, I think, this week. So yeah, that basically wraps it up, and this has been your boy Smittay. Hopefully you have a great rest of your day, and take care.